Hello, everyone. You're welcome to Queen's Intonation and Communication, and this is going to be the first episode. We're going to be answering questions on test of orals, and we're going to be giving solutions to the past questions. From the SSE and also UTME. So, our first session, our first class rather for today, will be on the WAEC past question. I want you to stay tuned as we're going to be giving you explanations and answers to the questions. Thank you and God bless you. So now we are kickstarting with the questions on test of orals, and we're going to start with section 1. So we said from the words lettered A to D, choose the word that has the same vowel sound as the one represented by the letters underlined. An example is given below. SEAT, the underlined part is the letters, or the underlying part is the letters EA, and option A is sit, option B is site, and option C is set, and option D is key. Now, the correct answer is D, option D, because only key contains the same vowel sound as the one underlined in seat. So we're going to be showing you those vowel sounds and other sound symbols as we proceed with the lecture. So answer space D will be shaded. Now answer the questions that follows. So we're going straight to the questions. So number one, now the word given is Leagues, leagues, leagues. And so you have then option A is LICK, option B is PLEASURE, then option C is PEOPLE, and option D is learn. Is what? Learn. So the first one we have, the word we have is LEAGUE. S. Then option A is LICK. So we're going to look at the pronunciation for that. Then option B is PLEASURE. Then option C is PEO, PEO, rather, PEOPLE. I'm writing it on the marker board as I'm reading it out. Then LEARN. So we're going to try to see how we can recognize the sound symbols and as well, so it can guide us in terms of choosing the answers. So we're going to look for the sound that the sound we're looking for is the E sound, the long E sound. So we're going to look at the options and find the one with the long E sound. Thank you. Now we've gotten to the marker board here now. So we have the word leagues, leagues. So you can see that the underlying part we're looking for, the sound there is what? The E. So we are looking for the option that has the same sound symbol as the word we are given. So you have this one is pronounced, look at it, lick. And this is what, look at it. So the sound you have is this is l, e, j, and So put it together, you have pleasure. Then the sound you have here is the letter O and E comes together to give you this sound. I think that sound looks familiar. Okay, then you have the next one, l. The letter E there is what? Silent. So you have E, P, L, people. So then we have the last question, L. First sound, then the letter E and A come together because of a consonant in front of it most of the time. The letter E and A are the EAR can come together and give you the sound. Then the letter N gives you N. So we have learn, people. We have learn. We have option A, link, link, link. We have pleasure. We have people, we have learn. So our answer is people. It has the same sound as the word leagues. So that's going to be our answer. So let's go straight away to the past question now and pick the other question and find the answer to it. So are we together on this? Let's take this glide. Now we are here on the marker board of explanations. So now we can see the word shall, and the underlined part is the letter A, the vowel, and we can see that it's giving us the sound symbol. This sound symbol is A. So, and this is how you write your SH is giving the sound shh, like you're telling somebody shh, shut up. So now, so that's what you have there. So we're looking for the option that has the same sound as the A sound in it. So we have letter, option A, SHARK, and it's pronounced what? Shark. Shark. This is shall, but we're talking about shark. So are they the same thing? Let's see. So the letter S and H, remember I told you, shh, giving you shh. Then the letter AR come together and give birth to a particular sound that is similar to what we're looking for, that is A, but not it. So we have shaw, and the letter K gives us what sound? K, and you have shark, shark, shall, shark, shall, shark. Do they sound like the same thing? I don't know. Let's see as we go. Then also we have option B. The first sound there is, and we know that should be letter H sound. Then letter A, remember I told you most of the time when letter A sees some big brothers called L and L, most of the time they sound or. So, or, the long or, but shall is an exception. So what we have here is or, ho, ho. Then we pick one of the L's and we have hall. We can't have the two L. If you have the two L, we're going to be having hullul, hullul. So now let's go to option C. Both of the letters S and H coming together to give us a sound that we have seen for quite some time. Then after that, we have the letter A consonant E. So letter A will not say A and will not say R, but say A. A. So this is how you write your A. It's a diphthong. So you glide from your A to the E. Then letter L comes and your letter E remains what? Silent. So finally, we have the last option. Can this guy give us our answer? Let's see. So the S and H coming together again, and we have shh. That doesn't mean every time you see so the S and H come together and give us the sh. Then also the letter A, this is shadow, shadow. The letter A sounds sha, sha. Oh, this looks like what we're looking for. Let's see. And letter D sounds d. So we have shad, shad. Then letter O and W come together to give us a diphthong, O, O. So we have shadow, shadow. So our answer will be option D. Option D will be our answer. So now let's go to the next question without so much ado so we can answer the other questions. I hope you understand. If you have any other question, when you will be joining our WhatsApp group and you can ask other questions you might just want to ask. Now we are back to our question table and we have number 3 now. So the word in number 3 is watch, watch, watch. And the underlined part spelled W-A-T-C-H, and the underlined part in watch is the letter A, the letter A. So now let's see which one will give us the answer out of all of them. And most of the time when you have letter W before letter A, It's the letter A often sounds O, except when you have a letter K or a letter G after the letter A. So now we have option A. What we have in option A is WAR. Option B, we have LUCK. And option C, we have WATER. And option D, we have HOT. So which one is going to be the answer? That's we're going to find out on our explanation marker board. So let's take a journey straight away to the explanation marker board so that we can easily see the answers to these questions. So now we are on the explanation marker board and we are looking for the sound here. So here we go. Now letter W sounds W and letter A here sounds O, 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 and TCH as a diagram sound ch. So now let's go to the options. The first one we have is WAR. So, could this be our answer? WAR sounds war, not war, but war. Because of the letter A, because of the letter R after the letters WA, the letter A won't sound O, but sound O. They'll sound what? Or. So we have the long O, war, war. Now, let's go to option B. Option B is lock, 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 lock. So it's not the same sound. So let's see what it gives us. Letter L sounds O, letter U gives us A, and letter C sounds and K come together to sound K. And after that, we have a word that should be the answer. But it's an exceptional word, and that is water, 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 and not water, but water. So don't say water, but water, water. It has a long O sound, so the letter W sound, and the letter A sound, O, and the letter T sounds, t, and the ER come together to give it a short sound, water. Then finally, I don't know why these last people could be the answer. So let's see the last word. So now let's see HOT. The letter H gives us, and the letter O sounds O. Hmm, this looks like our answer. And the letter T sounds T. And automatically we have the answer, option D. So now you see the letter A can also sound like the letter O at times. So we have hot as our answer. So friends, let's quickly get back to the question table so we can pick answers, so we can pick our questions, then come back here for more answers and explanation. So now let's quickly go back to number 4. Yes, number 4. So we have the word chilled, chilled, CHILLED. Now, so the underlined part there, as we can see, is the letter I. So let's go to the options. We have option A, BUILD, then option B, CHILD, then option C, HEEL, and option D, LIED. So now let's figure out the answers by going to the answer board. Are we ready? Let's go there. Now here we are again at the marker board of answers. Yes, to our question. Now as you can see, we have the word chilled and we are looking for the letter I, the underlined parts. And what sound will it give us? Let's say the transcription. Letter C and H gives us ch as opposed to letter S and H. Okay, then the letter I there is sound then I. Chi, chi. We pick one of the letter L's, not both of them, and sounds chill. And the letter D, the E is kind of a very sometimes replaced with a short sound, but for the purpose of this class, let's just omit the letter E and put D. Chilled, chilled, chilled. So now let's look for our answer. Yes. So we have the first word build. Yes, build. Letter B gives us the sound B. The letter U and I come together to give birth to a miserable sound that looks slightly different but also maybe similar to what they are, and that is ink, ink, ink. So we have B, and letter L sounds L, and letter D gives D. So you have build, build. Now we have option B, C and H, ch, ch, ch. Okay, that is sounding like what we have here, ch. And the letter I there is supposed to be sounding but it's not doing that. It's sounding I, a diphthong, I. So just so most words you find with letter ILD sound I instead of ing. Most of them, not all of them. For example, you can have a word like WIND. Now you have wind as an ing, wind, but also you can have WIND as a verb, which is to wind, wind. So most words with IND sound I, but you have the exception of the wind. Then also, and um, when you talk about words that have IND sounding I, it's mostly applicable to monosyllabic words because in a word like children, it won't go that way. So it's just a guide. There are no hard and fast through to everything. So now, so we have back to, we have chai and letter L gives us and letter D sounds. So we have child. Mind you, the sound we are looking for is eh. Then also we have option C, HEEL. The letter H sounds and the letter E and E sound E, and the letter L sounds L. Heel. Is that what we're looking for? I don't think so. Now we have LIED. So L and the letter I and E coming together to give us I, and the letter D sounding D. So you have lied, lied, lied. So out of all these options, our answer will be da 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 da. Option A, build, build. It has the same E sound as our word chilled, chilled. So they have the same vowel sound. So let's go to the next question and let's solve that one too. So now we are on question 5, and question 5, what we have there is COULD, COULD. So that's for question 5, and we have option A, which is COLD, and option B, that is COD, and option C, that is PULL, and option D, that is COOL. So we are going to move to, so let's see which one could be our answer out of option A, COLD, option B, COD, option C, which is PULL, and option final one, D, COOL. So we're going to take a journey back to our answer marker board so we can have a proper explanation of these and also use our transcription so we can recognize our sound symbols. So we're going to be moving now. Let's get ready for this journey. Okay, that was a safe arrival. A little scary one on the journey to the marker board of answers to our question. So we thank God for the safe arrival. So now the word we have is could, and the underlined part that we are looking for the vowel is the vowel letters are O and U, and let's see, the letter C sounds k. That's how you write it. So there is nothing like letter C in transcription. Then the letter O and U oo, sound oo. And the letter L is a sleeping letter L. It goes to sleep in the pronunciation, so becomes what? Silent. So, so the letter L becomes silent. It goes to sleep in the pronunciation, but wakes up to tell you, I am here when you're spelling it out. So then you have letter D. Yes. So how are you going to say this? K, u, k, k, could, could, could. So could you help me? Could you do this for me? Could you do that for me? So could. Now, let's go now to our answers. Yes, our answers. Here they are, our options rather. Pardon me. So we're looking for the word with the sound. U, u. So option A we have here is cold, 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 cold. So the first sound we have is k, and the second sound we have is O. The third sound, and the last sound, do. Can we find the oo sound here? No, these ones are diphthong. O, not oo. Now, the next one, option B, we have k. Letter O sounds O here, and letter D sounds D. So we have cord. Now, option C, we have letter C, and letter C sound, okay, option C rather, we have letter C and letter P sounds P. The letter U in front of L and L. Most of the time when you have letter U in front of L and L, you often have the short oo sound. It's either you have, when you have U, L, and L, you can either have the oo sound or a sound. But most of the time you have the oo sound. Example is in words like full, which is full. Bu, okay, b, let me see, let me get another word, full, then, okay, we have pull already here, then bull, you have bull also there. So there may be in, so you see that most of the time when you have your ull words, you tend to have the oo sound. So now let's come here. So we have the oo sound here, and we pick one of the L's. So we have pull. And now we have option D, k. Letter C gives us k, and letter O and O gives us a long sound, ooh, and we have oo. So what's going to be our answer? Do we have the oo sound here? No. Do we have the oo sound here? No. Do we have the oo sound here? Yes. Do we have the oo sound here? No. What we have here is the oo sound. So, ladies and gentlemen, our answer is discovered, and the answer is option C, pull. So, you see, but before leaving, let me let you know something. Your auxiliary verbs, your modal auxiliary verbs, could, would, and should. The letter L, the letters OU in them sound U, and the letter L's are all sleeping letter L's. Silent, 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 and Silence. No, it's not silent night. So, so you see the letters O, U in them all sound oo, oo, and oo. So you see, could, would, should. Could, could you do that for me? Would you help me? Should I do that for you? So let's go back to our question table. Are you ready for this? Now we're back to our question and answer table, and now we're going to number six. Okay, so number six, we have the words P-O-O-L, P-O-O-L. Yes, we have P-O-O-L. So we're going to see the sound we're looking for. The letters underlined there are the letters O and O, and we are looking for a particular sound. And I hope when you see it, you recognize it. So the options, option A, we have B-O-O-K. So we have B-O-O-K. Then option B, we have S-U-I-T. Then option C, we have P-O-L-E. Then option D, our final option, we have SHOCK. So now, are we ready to go and look for the answers and explanations? So here we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we are again and looking for our answers, and we can see the letters or the word P-O-O-L in, yes, right here. And as we can see it, we can see that we have the long oo sound there. So the sound we're looking for is the oo sound. So for option A, we have book, book, book. So what we have there is the first sound B. Then the letter O and O, instead of them giving us a long sound, the letter K oftentimes cuts the long sound into a short sound, and we have instead of ooh. So most of the words with letters O, O, K give us the short oo sound, except very few of them. So then we have like snooker, it's a long one also there. So then we have option B, that is suit, suit, suit. So let's see how we go about this. The letter S sounds, the letter U and I sound ooh, and the letter T sound tss. I think we've got our answer. Yes, so we have it here, suit. Yes, suit. Then now let's look at the others. Option C, you have the P and the letter O sounding O and letter L sounding, and our letter E silent, pull. Then we have shock. Letter S and H sounding sh, letter O sounding O, and letter C and K coming together to sound k. So our answer is not number A, it's not option A, it's option B, not option C, and not option D. So ladies and gentlemen, that is our answer, option B. So on our journey again to the question table, are you ready is the question. Let's go. Now it's number seven, and the word is SELL. The underlined part, as we can see, is the letter E. And now the option A, we have EEL. Then option B, we have ATE. Option C, we have SEAL. And option D, we have WANTED. So we are about to go on a journey to the answer marker board so we can get our answer and explanations to this question right here before us. So let's go there and make it snappy. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the fastest travels so far. So we are in front of the marker. board for answers and explanations. As you can see, the word we have here is S-E-L-L, and let's do the transcription. Letter S sounds, letter E gives us the S sound, cell, and we pick one of the double letters, and we have cell. So now let's come to the option. Letters E and E come together, and they smile to us, and they say E, and we know that sound symbol means this. Well, the letter L gives us O, so we have eel. Then letter ATE, the word ATE, it's in the past form, so we don't have eight, but we have et. Et. Let's look at how this is going to be done. Et, et. So then we have SEAL. So the first sound there is S. Then the letters EA come together to give us the E sound, E, and letter L sound, U. Then we have wanted, wanted, wanted. So you have on, and letter E gives us tid here, wanted. So now we can see that our answer is not option D, it's not option C, it's not option A, but option B. So option B is our answer. We have cell in the sound here, the S sound, and we have in the et, the word et here. So it's not about the letter really. Most of the time, the letter is not a total guide. Listen for the sound and endeavor to pronounce your words correctly. So that's very, very important. So let's go over back to the other questions and see how we move from question 7 to question 8. Bye for now. So now we are in number 8, and the word is H-U-N-T, hunt, hunt, hunt. So our options are option A, H-U-R-T, option B, H-O-T, option C, H-O-O-T, and option D, R-U-N. So let's see as we go to our marker board for the explanation and see what it says the answer is, and together with the explanation. So are we good to go? Let's get going. Here we are on the explanation marker board, and you have the word hunt. The transcription is the letter H gives us a the letter U sound, n, t, hunt. Now let's see. You have the H-U-R-T option A here. You have the then U and R come together to give you a sound that is with the two dots, and T, hurt, hurt, hurt. No, that's not going to be our answer. And we're looking for the sound, uh, uh. Now you have H-O-T, hot. No, still not our answer. Then you have H-O-O-T giving us the sound, ooh, still not our answers. So these are not our answers. Let's check the last one, run. Letter U sounds un. So you see now, the letter U there gives you the sound. So most of the time when you have letter U as the only vowel, make sure there is no letter R after it. Most of the time, the letter U gives you this sound. So you can find it in hunt and run. So our answer is option D. So let's go back to our questions. So now we are on number 9, and the word we have here is car. The underlined parts, the underlined letters are the letters A and R. So the options are C-A-T, B, C-H-A-T, C, C-H-I-D-E, and D, F-A-T-H-E-R. So we are going to move straight to the answer boards to see what it says. Here we are right away. This is our answer board, and the word CAR, the letter A and R, the letter C sounds K, and the letters A and R come together to give the R sound, car. So now let's see what we have in CAT. In CAT we have the letter C giving us K, the letter A sound, and A. Oh, That's different from what we expect. So that's cat. So then we also have option B. The letter C and H sounds ch. Then the letter A sounds ah. Then letter T sounds. So we have chat. Still not giving us what we want. Then letter C sound. Option C sound. The C and H gives us ch again. Letter I sounds I. The letter D there, the letter E is silent, so we have chide. Then we have the last one, looking most unlikely to give us the answer, but who knows? So we have the first letter F sounding F, the letter A sounding R, and letter TH sounding V, and the letter E sounding, I beg your pardon, sounding giving us a short sound, So most of the time when you have letter A before the TH, the letter A tends to give us the R sound. You can find it in words like PATH, path, your path. You can find it in words like PATH. You can find it in words like PATH. You can find it in words like B. Can I say again? Which other word again do we have? Yes. Have you had the bath? Have you had a bath? So you can have it in bath also. So most of the time you have that. Now the TH is most of the time when you have the letters. Oh, I beg your pardon for this transcription. Let me correct it. I got carried away. So father. So for the letters TH, when you have a vowel before the th followed by then you have when you have a vowel th, then letters er or e. Most of the time the th becomes this, th, th. But when you have just maybe a consonant or no er after the th, so like you have in your path and bath, the th often gives you this sound. So that's a digression, but I hope it helps. So our answer for today is father, option D. So option C is wrong, B is wrong, A is wrong. So let's go back to the other questions. Okay, let's quickly go to number 10. Now, the number 10 we have there is shot, short, short. Now, option A is but, option B is shoot, option C is shot, and option D is jaw. So let's quickly go to our answer marker board that gives us the answer and explanation. So let's quickly go there to find our answer. So here we are, and the word we have here is short, short. So you can see the letters OR are the underlined. So let me transcribe them. The letter S and H gives you sh, the letter O sound O, and the letter T sounds T. So now let's look at our options. BUT, you have but, but. So that's not going to be our answer. I don't think so. Then also let's go to the next one, shoot. The S and H sound, sh. The letters O and O come together to give us the long oo sound, and the letter T sounds t. Shoot. Will that be our answer? Nope. Now let's go to the next one, option C. S-H-O-T, the S and H coming together. We're having a lot of S and H here. Sh, and the letter O sounds O, and the letter T sounds T, and we have short. So, uh, will that be possible? No. Now let's come here. We don't have a letter O here, but we have a letter A and W. And remember, your letter A and W, anytime you have your letter A and W together without another vowel behind it, or sorry, when you have your letter A and W, your letter A often swallows the letter W and gives the or sound. So the letter J sounds J, and the letter A and W sounds or. So you have the same thing in things like saw, S-A-W. So the letter S sounds and the letter A swallows the W, and they both sound or, saw. So our answer, so we have or here, and we also have or here. So our answer will be option D, jaw. So that's going to be our answer. So good. So let's quickly go back to our questions again and see what the next question will be. So now we have number 11, H-I-G-H, and option A is G-H-O-S-T, option B is B-U-Y, and option C is W-A-Y, and option D is H-I-T-H-E-R. So, so now, so we have H-I-T-H-E-R. So we're going to our marker board of answers and explanation. Sorry about the enlargement. Let's quickly go there. I'll be back for this. Thank you. For question 11, now we can see H-I-G-H, then the sound we are looking for, see now, the letter H sound, the vowel sound, letter I sound, I, a diphthong, then high. So the G and H are not sounding. They are just kind of silent. Silent. So you can see that the G and H are silent. So all you have here is just high. So we're looking for words with the same, with this sound, I. So we have ghost, ghost, we have ghost. So no, we don't have, so this can't be our answer. We have buy, 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 buy. Okay, this is most likely going to be our answer. Let's see if we're going to see, because we have the I sound and I sound. Let's see, can we find another answer there? Now we have, this is way, way. So the sound is w, and the letter A has a vowel in front of it, so it's not going to sound or. Yes, then. So, so it doesn't have the, sorry, the letter A has a consonant rather, or a letter Y in front of it. Letter Y sometimes is a vowel, sometimes it can be a consonant. So because of this, the letter A and Y sounds A, way. So then let's go to the um, last option that we have here and see